For this project, we're going to be using the spray tool to blend analogous colors, and then we're going to create a repeated design on top of that. So we're on the brushes page in Paint 3D here, and this is our spray tool, spray can tool. You can adjust the thickness. You may want your thickness a little thicker, and the opacity. That's how transparent your color is. I'm gonna move those up a little bit, and then you can just fill up your whole background, and you can do this using analogous colors. Those are colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. You may have some here that you can use, so I'm using blues and greens and blue-greens. But you can also choose your color here and pick some along the spectrum if you don't have the ones that you really want. Okay, so I've got some that are already done. So this one has reds, red violets, and violets. And this one has those blues and greens. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we are going to choose a shape. Now, you could draw your shape yourself by getting your marker tool. And I'm going to use black. You could also do this with white if you wanted. So you can just draw whatever shapes you want. If you wanted to draw hearts, you've got to make sure that they are connected, though, that they're enclosed shapes. Or you could, and that one's not enclosed, okay. Or you could use the shapes page, which I'll show you how to use that. So you go to the 2D shapes page and choose one of these shapes here. So if you wanted to do a star. Okay, so I need the fill. I need no color for the fill. So I'm going to click none. And the line type, I've got a black for my line type, black color. And then I'm going to make it a little thinner. Now you can stamp your shapes. I want them to be pretty close together, but not actually touching. And I'm going to do different sizes. Make some smaller. So you may want to do one with hearts for Valentine's Day, but you could do any shape you want. Remember, you can also draw your shapes, but you do need to make sure that they are enclosed if you draw your own. All right. I want to spend a little more time on it than this, but I'm going to go ahead and just a couple more and then show you the next step. Okay, so after you've filled up your whole canvas with your shapes, you would go back to the brushes page and select your fill tool, and you're just going to color in the whole background with the black. Okay, so you see what happened here. So what I need to do is undo this and adjust my tolerance. So that's how sensitive the fill tool is. So I need to not take it up all the way to the end because that's going to make the whole thing black, but I want to adjust it so the tolerance is up on this end. And it should, oops, okay, so it went up too far. It's one of those things you kind of have to mess with it and see what works best. Okay, so when you get it right, you just go in and make sure you fill in all those spaces.